Hello Desert Mountain members, my name is Kim Atkinson and welcome to the very first edition of Desert Mountain TV. We are standing here in the Jim Flick Golf Performance Center because Desert Mountain knows a lot about technology and a lot about golf and how they tie it together. Well, our partners in Desert Mountain TV, the Golf Channel, know a little bit about television. So we're partnering with them to produce our brand new show, and we're very excited to introduce you to Haley Hunter. Everyone say hello. Hi, Haley.
Hi, Kim. Thank you, and glad to be part of the excitement at Desert Mountain Club. Every other week, we'll work with the team at Desert Mountain to produce a series of videos to inform the members what's happening at Desert Mountain in a fun and visual format. Who better than Desert Mountain, the only club in the world with 6 Jack Nicklaus signature courses and the all-new number 7 at Desert Mountain. 7 courses, 1 community, and lots of great stories to cover. We'll highlight the club's Turf Talk series to special events, club business, and information that's both helpful to know as members and entertaining to watch. Without further ado, welcome to the show.
Here we are at number 7. I think this is our first video shoot here on this
It
wonderful par 54 course. And 7's a little bit unique because it has different grasses on certain tees. The 4 tee that we're standing on is bent grass, and the other tees are ryegrass. And we've talked to everybody about how to repair their divots. One of the unique things that we did for everybody on 7 and Chiricahua and Apache is we've put the seed on the mix that is chewing fescue. So if you make a mistake and you're on a ryegrass tee and you put the chewing fescue, not a problem.
Correct.
If you're on the bent grass tee, you put the chewing fescue on her, not a problem.
If you take a divot, chase it down, go get it, replace it. Sometimes your divots might be 10, 15, 20 yards up in front of you. Especially at 7, you're gonna have areas on the tee box where it might drop off the front. Take a moment, go get that piece of sod, get that divot, bring it back, put it in. If you need to sand around it with some seed, fine, but don't just leave the divot and then go ahead and fill the divot that you took with sand. Try to find that. If you can't find yours, find another one, because I guarantee you somebody's left one out there.
Well, there's 2 things I would tell every golfer. Number 1, if you make a divot and you're not sure what to do, go get it and replace it.
Absolutely.
And number 2, when we put it down, is not to put too much sand in there.
Oh, good
People
point.
overload the sand and things like that. Just put a little bit down.
Yep.
Because the seed wants to sit in a little pocket and it wants to be protected from the environment around it. Don't over apply the sand.
Great point, because I do see in fairways a big mound of sand in where somebody made a divot. Just a little bit, just sprinkle a little bit in there. You never get it above where the rest of the grass is.
Right.
Keep it down in that area.
Well, I think the most important thing, John, is it's your golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you take care of it, the more it helps everybody, and it protects the golfer playing behind you. And I think it makes you feel better about what you did.
I couldn't agree more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great information as we head into the next few weeks, packed with something for everyone. Our calendar highlights gives an at-a-glance look at events and activities you don't want to miss. Did you know Desert Mountain has been recognized as a Platinum Club by the Club Leaders Forum for 2019-2020? For the first time in our club history, Desert Mountain made the top 20 of just 150 clubs in America to be recognized with this honor. And at number 19, Desert Mountain is the only club in Arizona to make the top 20. Eating healthy is good for you, and it can also be good for the environment and delicious. Chef Bertrand takes a closer look and explains how sustainable food partnerships for beef, seafood, and produce provide us with freshness and quality when dining at any of Desert Mountain's 10 dining establishments.
My name is Bertrand Bouquin. I am the culinary director here at Desert Mountain Club. Several of the key factors of working with companies such as Brand Farm, Canada White Seafood, or any specialty is sustainability. We have so many people in the world to feed now that we need to find better quality of ingredients to take care of Mother Earth and take care also of our members. For example, the animals are raised in a very calm and quiet environment. No antibiotics. Everything is sourced around the farm as far as their feeding. And all the way up to the processing. So they own the entire chain of how the animal is being selected, fed, and then processed through their plant and shipped all the way up to shipping in our kitchen. Kanaloa Seafood, it's a company that I've worked with for a very long time. And it's not only fishing within the season, it's also buying their fish through small fishermen, educating them on how to fish and source their fish, all the way up to how it's being handled in their plants, how it's being shipped to us, and everything they can do to take care of our environment. So it's from the water to our kitchen in less than 72 hours. And the good thing about this is like every 6 months they have to keep their sustainability and show what more they're doing to keep this going. And finally, the last company that we just started to work with is LA Specialty for our produce. They're based in LA, San Francisco, and now Phoenix, and they work with local farmers. So they have 3 warehouses, and they buy from their local farmers. It's advertised to us what they have. We just place an order, and it's in our kitchen the next day. You know, we have our meat purveyors, our fish purveyor, and our produce purveyor that takes care of being sustainable, and I encourage all my fellow chefs to do this.
And last, stretches for golfers. For our featured pro tip, Jim Franklin, who heads our fitness at the Sonoran Clubhouse, shows us what we need to keep in mind for mobility. And it all starts at the Sonoran Clubhouse in the gym.
Hi, my name is Jim Franklin. I'm the Fitness and Wellness Director at the Sonoran. I'd like to show you a great stretch for golfers. A lot of golfers spend time bent over this way when they're addressing the ball, which keeps your hip flexors really tight. This stretch allows you to open up your hip flexors. All you do is put one foot over the leg piece here, one knee on the pad, squeeze the handle to allow your leg to come back. Keep your hips square. This stretch here will open up the hip flexors. Hold this for at least 30 seconds and up to 2 minutes. When you're done, just squeeze the handle and bring your leg back into position.
That's a wrap on our first edition of Desert Mountain TV. You can find this and all future editions on our brand new page built in partnership with the Golf Channel. Visit Desert Mountain TV on YouTube for this and all future episodes of Desert Mountain TV.